Is Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, cooking up a storm of controversy with her latest Netflix venture? It appears so, as accusations of plagiarism have been hurled her way by none other than Emma Weymouth, the Marchioness of Bath, who claims that Meghan's new cooking show, With Love, Meghan, heavily borrows from her own YouTube series, Emma's Kitchen. But let's slice into the details of this heated kitchen feud to determine if this is a case of genuine mimicry or merely the bitterness of royal rivalry. From the outset, Meghan Markle's foray into lifestyle television has been met with skepticism. Her show, which promises to reimagine lifestyle programming, instead seems to echo the rustic charm and content of Emma Weymouth's established series. Emma, who has been sharing her culinary skills from the historic kitchens of Longleat House for nearly a decade, points out striking similarities that are hard to ignore. The aesthetic, down to the floral dresses, the beekeeping scenes, and the overall vibe, mirrors the content Emma has been producing, leading to a public outcry about originality, or the lack thereof, in Meghan's new endeavor. The first red flag was raised when eagle-eyed viewers noted that Meghan's approach to cooking, with her emphasis on fresh, locally sourced ingredients and an almost theatrical presentation, bore an uncanny resemblance to Emma's established brand. Emma's series has always been known for its authenticity, showcasing not just recipes, but the story of English aristocracy through food. Meghan, on the other hand, seems to be serving up a narrative that many feel is borrowed rather than brewed from her own life experiences. This isn't the first time Meghan has been accused of borrowing from others. Her previous ventures, including her now-defunct blog, The Tig, have faced similar scrutiny for adopting styles and ideas from various established figures in the lifestyle space. Critics argue that Meghan's tendency to latch onto successful formulas without adding a fresh twist is not just unoriginal, but also undermines the creativity and labor of those who have paved the way in these areas. Moreover, the timing and context of Meghan's show raise eyebrows. Here is a duchess who has publicly distanced herself from the royal family, only to turn around and mimic the very lifestyle and traditions she once seemed eager to escape. The irony is palpable, especially when you consider that her show is filmed in a lavish setting that screams privilege, a stark contrast to the more grounded, community-focused ethos of Emma Weymouth's presentations. The accusations of plagiarism extend beyond mere style to the content itself. Both shows feature segments on beekeeping, a hobby famously enjoyed by the Princess of Wales, which Meghan now appears to be adopting as her own. This move is seen by many not just as a lack of originality, but as an attempt to reclaim royal imagery and pastimes for her own brand, further fueling the narrative of her being more actress than authentic. Additionally, the choice of guests on Meghan's show mirrors the celebrity collaborations seen on Emma's series, where high-profile friends and chefs lend their fame to the food. However, while Emma's guests seem genuinely integrated into the narrative of her life, Meghan's appear more like a calculated effort to bolster her image through association, rather than a natural extension of her culinary journey. The backlash has been palpable across social media platforms, where fans of Emma and critics of Meghan have voiced their discontent. Posts on X highlight how Meghan's approach seems to be about adopting a persona rather than sharing personal passion. The sentiment is clear: Meghan is accused of not just borrowing ideas, but of trying to rewrite her narrative to fit into a mold she once critiqued. On the business front, the implications of this perceived plagiarism could be significant. Meghan's brand, American Riviera Orchard, intended to complement her show, might struggle to gain authentic consumer trust if the public perceives it as just another copycat venture. The financial stakes are high, with the Sussexes' reputation and their Netflix deal hanging in the balance. In defense, supporters of Meghan might argue that inspiration is a common thread in creativity, and no one owns the right to floral dresses or beekeeping in media. However, when the inspirations are so evidently mirrored, the line between homage and theft becomes perilously thin. This controversy also sheds light on a broader issue within the entertainment industry, where originality often takes a backseat to fame and quick branding opportunities. Meghan's show, regardless of its content, was always going to be scrutinized under a microscope due to her public persona and history with the royal family. Her attempt to carve out a space in lifestyle content might have been noble, but it's the execution that has left a bitter taste in the mouths of many. In conclusion, while Meghan Markle's With Love, Meghan promises a journey into joy and simplicity, it has instead sparked a debate on creativity, originality, and the ethics of content creation in the shadow of established figures like Emma Weymouth. Whether this is a case of sour grapes or a genuine concern for intellectual property and personal authenticity in media remains a hot topic. But one thing is clear, in the world of culinary shows, where the recipe for success is often innovation mixed with personal touch, Meghan might find her dish served back with a side of controversy.